Hello my students, how are you? Prep 2. Today we solve from Asr book lesson number 7. Explain lesson number 7, geometric, interior and exterior angles of polygons. Okay, what about the polygon? Look at here, polygon like quadral or hexagon, sexagon and pentagon, and also we can explain the interior exterior angles of polygons like this. Polygon, it's a plane closed shape formed from a union or a three or more line segment called the side of the polygon like this. We have exterior angles and interior angles, and these diagonals and this side lines we call this side. The polygon is a plane. It's closed shape formed from a union of three or more line segment called the line segment of the polygon. Included angle between two adjacent sides we called it interior angles. The included angle between the side of the polygon and exterior sides we called it exterior angles. Any line segment joined between non-consecutive vertices we call it diagonals of the polygon. Then we have diagonal like this. Okay, diagonal, it's line segment joined between two sides non-consecutive vertices. Now we explain the mythical formula or the sum of the interior angles of the polygon. We can use the rule subtract by 2 times 180. Here reverse to the number of sides. If we have 6 sides, then the sum of interior angle equals 6 minus 2 times 180 equals 4 times 180 equals 720. Okay, and also if we have 3 sides, then the sum of interior angle equals 180. Look at this example here. The given figure represents a hexagon. Dining table finds the measure of each interior angles of the shape. Okay, we have here hexagon. Then first we can find the first step, the sum of interior angle of this hexagon. The sum of interior angle equal n minus 2 times 180. First, such that n minus 2 in brackets product by 180 equal at n equals 6. Then 6 minus 2 times 180 equals 720 degree. Then the sum of interior angle about hexagon 720. So we can eat all angles inside the interior angles of this polygon. Sum of them equals 720. First we can write 4x plus 1 measure of angle B plus measure of angle C was 6x measure of angle D 5x plus 8 and letter E 4.5 x 4.5 x plus 5 plus 5 and 4th x plus 5x plus 8 sum equal 720 degree. Okay, like this. Again we can collect 4x 4, look at here, 4x plus 6x 10x 15x 15 plus 15 20 20x, and we have 4.5x and 5.25 we can collect together also. We have now 20x plus, we can put 0 here to equivalent summation. 0 plus 5 equal 5 and 5 plus 2 7 and 4 plus 5 is 9 x. All of them equal 1 plus we have negative 8 cancel by 8 first, and 1 plus 5 is 6 plus 6 equals 720. Then 29.75 hundredths x equal 720 subtract by 6 will be 714. We can divide it 714 by 29 and 75 hundredths, it will be 24. Then the value of x equal 24 about this. Okay, you must know this property to find the answer. Sum of interior angles and the polygons inside it will be n minus 2 times 180. Okay, now I will explain this question. Try to solve number 2. In each of the following, find the number of sides of the convex polygon. whose sum of the major interior angles is 2880. He won't find the number of sides. Okay, we know the sum of interior angles equal n minus 2 times 180. He gave us this information here about question number 1. Sum of interior angles, it will be 2880. First step, we must divide it by the coefficient about as brackets divided by 180 to simplify it, and minus 2 equivalent 2880 divided by 180. The result will be 16. The next step, we can find the value of n. Move negative 2 from left hand side to right hand side and change the sign. 16 plus 2 equal 18. The number of sides here equal 18, about question number 1. And question number 2, we know the sum of interior angles by rule n minus 2 times 180 equal 1800. We can divide it by 180, then n minus 2 equal divided, then the result will be 10. 10 plus 2 is 12. The number of sides about this polygon will be 12. Next question, the sum of the measure of the exterior angles of a convex polygon will be 360. Okay, it's the rule here. If we have exterior angle in a polygon, the sum of them equals 360. About convex, the rule you must know it. Okay, sum of the measure of the exterior angle of a convex sides polygon, one side or one angle at each vertex is equal 360. You can collect together like this. Sum of exterior angles equals 360. I'll solve this equation. Okay, we'll solve this question here. We have polygon like this. We have exterior angles like 7x, 8x, 14x, 11x. The sum of them equal 360. You must know these rules here. You must write 8x plus 7x plus 14x, 8 to 11x as the last. The result will be 360. 8 plus 7, 15. 15 plus 14, 25. 25 plus 11 equals 36. 36x equals 360. We can divide it by 36, then x will be 10. It's question number 1. And question number 2, we can find the value of x here by collect the all angles exterior, sum of them equals 360. Okay, the first start here, we can write 10 z plus 1 plus 3z plus 8 plus 5z plus 10z plus 4z minus 1. The sum of them is 360. You can collect the result. 10 plus 3, 13. 13 plus 5, 15. 18. 18 plus 10 equal 28. 28 plus 4. 28 plus 4, 32. 32z. 1 plus 8, 9. 9 minus 1 equal 8. 360. Then 360 subtract by 8, and then the answer will be divided by 32. Then 32z equivalent to the difference between them equals 352. We can divide it by 32 to find the answer. The result here z will be 11. Now we found here 11. I won't find now x. We have x and 4z minus 1 in the same straight line. We call this supplementary angles. Some of them equal 180. Then 4z minus 1 equal x. Look at here. 4z minus 1 plus x equal 180. We know this properties because the sum of two angles here with consecutive sides here equal 180. And we can put the value of z here 11. We found here z 11. Then we can put x where is z? This is z. Yes, 4z minus 1 plus x equal 11. 4 times 11 equal 44. 44 minus 1 equal 43 plus x equal 180. Then x equal 180 subtract by 43. 10 minus 3 equal 7, and 7 minus 3, 7 minus 4 equal 3. Then the angle here 137. Next question. Mathematical formula of measuring the angle of regular polygon. What about regular polygon? Regular polygon, it's meaning polygon which has all sides are equal in length and all interior angles are equal in measure, like isosceles or equilateral triangle. We have equilateral triangle, we called it polygon. Here regular polygon, because all sides are equal in lengths and the measure of each angle inside equals 60 degree. We called it regular polygon. Why? All sides are equal in length, 1 2 3 they are equal, and the measure of all interior angles inside it equal 60 degrees, are equivalent. Like also about square, we called it regular polygon because all sides are equal in length and the measure of each angle equal 90 degree, they are equivalent. And also about hexagon, like this 1 2 3 4 5 6, we called it regular polygon because all sides are equal in length and all interior angles equal in measure, the measure of each one equal 120. Then we have rule to find the measure of angle inside it equal in subtract by 2 product by 180 sum of collect all angles inside the polygon and then divided by the number of sides. Okay, and if you want to find the exterior angle of the vertex exterior angle divided by the number. It's easy question about this. Now I will solve with you. Try to solve here. Number 1, find the number of sides of regular polygon in each of the following. Number 1, if the measure of one exterior angle is 30 degree. He give us here 30 degree exterior angles, so you must find here the interior angles. You can find the interior angles here. How? Look at here, we have 30 exterior like this. I don't know the type of the polygon because he give us 30 like this. We have 30, then the interior angle it will be 150 x in its interior angle, then interior angle is 50. So we have rule here, n minus 2 times 180 divided by n give me 150. Okay, 150 here is the measure of interior angle, not exterior. So in this example he give me exterior angle 30, then the interior angle will be 150 because they are supplements each other. The sum of them equal 180, then the interior angles 150. You must find first interior angles. Interior angles 150. Then you can write here n times 150 cross 150 n equal n minus 2 times 180. You can use distributive properties. Okay, again 180 times n, 180 n. Subtract by 2 times 180 equals 360. Move 180 here, it will be negative 30 n. 150 subtract 180 equal 30 and write negative equal negative 360, and then we can divide it by negative 30. Negative divided negative positive, 3 divided by 3 1, 6 divided by 3 equal 2. Then the number of sides equal 12. Okay, the number of sides here equal 12. Or you can solve this question by another method. By another method you can write here the measure of interior angle was 150 and the number of sides equal, right here you can write this rule 360 divided by n. In here reverse to exterior. Okay, then you can write 360 divided by the exterior angles. He give us the exterior angles 30, then the result will be 12 in one step. So if you give you in the example the exterior angle, you can use this, or also you can use this rule 360 divided by 180 subtract by x here interior angle. So we have three solutions about this question. It's the easy question about this. 360 divided by the measure of exterior angles, or 360 subtract divided by 180 subtract by interior angles. Or you can use the rules, but it's difficult steps or more. It's easy method here to find the result in one step. Okay, you have 3 methods. It's the easy method. Okay, next question. If the measure of interior angle 156, okay, you can write the number of sides equal 360 over 180 subtract by 156. because he give us in the example the interior angles. So you can write here n reverse to number of sides. You want to find what the number of sides equals 360 divided by 108 subtract by 156 to find the exterior angles. Do you remember the rule? I write it from 1 minute. 360 divided the measure of exterior angle. So if he give you the example, the interior angle of regular polygon, you can find the exterior angles and divided 360 by it in one step, okay? Then n equal 360 subtract by 10 minus 6 4, 7 minus 5 2, then 360 divided by 24 equal 15. Then the number of sides here, it will be 15 about this polygon was regular. Next question here, in the mathematical formula, we can find the number of diagonals in a polygon n times n minus 3 divided 2 to find the number of diagonal in any polygons. Okay, the number of diagonal which will be by this rule. Okay, next question number 5, find the number of diagonals of the convex heptagon. Look at with me, we have pentagon, hexagon, heptagon is meaning 7 sides, heptagon 7 sides, pentagon 5 sides, pentagon, hexagon, heptagon, penta, hexa, hepta, octagon 8 sides, and heptagon 7 sides. Okay, again, pentagon 5, hexagon 6, hepta, penta, hexa, hopt. Okay, pentagon, hexagon, heptagon. The heptagon is meaning the number of sides will be 7. Okay, then the number of diagonals, we can find the number of diagonals by this rule. N times n minus 3 over 2. Put in here the number of sides 7. 7 times 7 minus 3 divided by 2. 7 minus 3 4. 4 divided by 2 2. 2 times 7 is 14. Then the number of diagonals here about this condition will be 14. Number 2. Find the number of sides. He won't find the number of sides. Pay attention. Convex polygon with 44 diagonals. He gives us in the example here the number of diagonals. We know the number of diagonals equal n times n minus 3 over 2. He gives us 44 the number of diagonals, and we won't find the number of sides. Pay attention, okay? Cross here the product of streams equal the product of means. 2 times 44 equal 88 equal n times n minus 3. N times what? What's the number product by number equal 88, like 8 times 11. Okay, then 11 times 8 equal 88 because 11n and 11 minus 3 equal 8. Then the number of side 11. You can solve by this method, or you can write equation 88 equal n times n power 2 and n times 3 3n, and move 88 to right hand side to change the sign. N power 2 subtract by 3n subtract by 88 equals 0, and then you can factorize this expression. N power 2 subtract by 3n subtract by 88 equals 0. You can factorize this expression by open two factors, n power 2 n times n, and we want two numbers, the product of them equal 88, like 11 and 8. 11 times 8 equal 88, the difference between them equal 3. Write the sign of greater like the middle, and this inverse, since the number of sides here 11 and n minus 8 equals 0. It's undefined. We can find sign here negative. Then the number of sides, it will be 11. The number of sides here, it will be 11. Okay. Next, try to solve number 6. A regular convex polygon with 20 diagonals and a side length 5 cm. Find its parameter. Okay, we can find the parameter about regular hexagon. You must know the number of sides. Okay, he give us the one side 5 cm. If you know the type of this polygon have how many sides, you can find the parameter because it's regular polygon. It's meaning all sides are equal lengths. You can find the number of sides and then product the length of one side. Then he give us this information. We have 20 diagonals. We know the number of diagonals equal n times n minus 3 over 2. Number of diagonals here was 20. 20 equal n times n minus 3 over 2. 2 times 20, 40, and write n times n minus 3. And then think two number product of them equal 40, like 8 times 5, because 8 minus 5 equal 3. Then the number of sides here equal 8. Or you can think about this example by, look at here. Right, 40 equal n times n power 2, 3 times n, 3n, and then write n power 2 subtract by 3n minus 40 equals 0. Then you can factorize n power 2 subtract 3n minus 40 equals 0. You can brackets n times n, and we have 5 times 8 is 40, and 8 will be negative and this positive. Then the number of sides, it will be 8 sides, because n equal negative 5, it's impossible. Then we have 8 sides. It's what? Octagon. Okay, repeat after me. Here we have pentagon, hexagon, heptagon, octagon. It will be octagon. Okay, octagon has 8 sides. Then the parameter will be 8, the number of sides product by the side of one length, because it's regular convex, regular. It's meaning all sides are equal length. We have 8 sides, and the side length of each one 5. The parameter equal 8 times 5 equal 40 centimeter. Okay, so last question about try to solve here. I solve this question from your book. Okay, I solved all questions from your book, the main book. You can open your book and solve all questions. Okay.